guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Remi. Thanks for tuning in on my channel. I discuss on faith, lifestyle, and development. So if you're interested in any of those things, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free to subscribe. Just click on the red button that says subscribe, and that's it. It's quick, it's free, it's simple. All right, so for this video, I want to share 5 basics for professional development. I'm big on professional development. I love to discuss professional development and share some ideas and tips and advice for professional development. So if you're interested, definitely keep watching. So I just want to quickly share what the definition Google has for professional development. And it says, professional development is learning to earn or maintain professional credentials such as academic degrees, to formal coursework, attending conferences, and informal learning opportunities situated in practice. Okay, so now let's go to the list I prepared. I prepared 5 points to share with you on the basics of professional development. And the first tip is networking. Network. If you're a professional, whatever field you're in, network, meet people. So I'm just going to share some points I wrote down under networking. It's a great way to meet people. It can seem uncomfortable at first, but it's just about getting out of your comfort zone and seeking it out. Going to events, that help. Going to events or networking events that is designed to help you grow professionally is big. A lot of times it's easier to just go to work and come back home, right? It's easier to just go to work and go by your business after work. But I think just taking the time out to say, there's this networking opportunity, there's this networking event, I'm going to go to it and meet people and grow my career that way. And networking helps you seek advice. It helps you ask questions and helps build your professional network. So the more people you meet, you get advice from people, you get tips from people, you get references from people once you get to know people. So it's just a great way to build your professional network. I also wrote down that it's important to be genuine and not pushy, but be truly willing to speak to people. And the reason I say this is because a lot of times if you're networking and you're looking for a job, it can seem that you're only talking to people just because you want them to give you a job right there. But a lot of times it doesn't necessarily work that way. Be genuine, be genuine and be real and be true to yourself that, okay, I want to really get to know this person. I want to hear what they have to say about the experience. I want to see if they have any advice for me. It might not necessarily lead to a job, and that's fine, but I'm learning, right? I'm improving myself and I'm improving my professional skills. So for example, if you're looking for a job and that person that you're networking with cannot necessarily hand you a job, they can help you navigate your job search. They can advise you as to how to go about your job search. They can refer you to some people. So just be very open-minded and know that, okay, this might not necessarily give me a job right now, but this is what I should be doing and it's helpful to grow my professional career. Number 2, extracurricular commitments is what I wrote down. Actually, before I go to number 2, I just wanted to put a point that under networking that seeking advice does not equal seeking employment. Just because you're seeking advice doesn't mean that you're necessarily seeking for employment or you're seeking for a job. Just know that networking is good regardless. It's helpful regardless. Now, number 2, extracurricular commitments. And some of the points I wrote down was, volunteer and give back. So besides, the job that you're doing, besides what you're getting paid to do, what else are you doing? Are you giving back to the community? Are you involved in, the associations at your work? Or are you just going to work and come back home? Get involved. Join a, professional women network at your job. Join a Black professionals group at your job. Join these things and get involved, because at the end of the day, it helps you grow. It helps you build community, and it definitely gives you visibility to senior management, to your colleagues and things like that. It's very helpful. Another thing I was going to mention under that is, a lot of times we hide under the fact that we don't have time, but I strongly believe that we find time for what matters. If something matters to you, you will find time for it. So yes, I'm not, underestimating that people are busy at work, but still find time to be involved, in the associations at your work. It helps you gain skills. It helps your mind. And it teaches you balance and time management. So if you have, work to do, if you're very busy and you have all these associations that you're involved in, it helps you even manage your time more, because you know that, okay, I don't have time to waste. I'm going to work, and then I have all these commitments that I have to do as well. So it kind of helps you, keep things in check, helps you, it helps you to flow better, in terms of your work and your extracurricular activities or commitments. Number 3, seek mentoring at work. So in your field or in your industry, seek mentoring. So ask people to be your mentor, people that you trust, people that are, senior, and, they've been in the work field or in the industry longer than you, and they know some of the tricks that you might not necessarily know, or they have advice that, you'd love to know, so it can help you in your career, in your profession as well. So, seek mentoring. So for example, when I was in law school, I had a mentor, and she was really, really amazing. She was great. And even at work, I also have a mentor. And in my career, I have a mentor as well. So just seek mentoring, and that way you can grow professionally. You can bounce off ideas off someone. You can ask them questions. You can, see what they've gone through, and, how you can be better when you're going through something like that. So it's just kind of helping to speak to the right people and get the right information. So that's number 3. So far I've mentioned networking tips. I've mentioned extracurricular commitment. I've mentioned seeking mentoring, ask someone to be your mentor. And number 4 is branding yourself. I remember my first week in law school, the dean of my law school then was like, don't just take classes and write exams. Brand yourself. What kind of lawyer do you want to be? But, the whole point of this branding yourself is, okay, in your career, in your profession, what's your expertise on? What are you a subject matter expert on? What do you know really, really, really well? Are you able to train someone on what you know so well, because you know it really, really well? Can you train somebody else? So brand yourself, what's your focus? What's your area of expertise? And even on your professional, do you have a professional profile? Like LinkedIn, for example. What do people know you for? What brand do you have? So it's important to brand yourself very well. Pick a focus. I mean, you can know so many things and you can be good at so many things, but what's that one thing that people know they can call you for anytime because you're an expert in that thing? And you can build your expertise, in multiple areas. But at the end of the day, it's just about branding yourself so that as a professional, people automatically know who you are and what kind of professional you are. And then the 5th thing I was going to mention is, and the last thing I'm going to mention is, take initiative, take ownership of your career. Seek out ways to grow, ask for opportunities to lead a project if you're at work. So besides your day-to-day work, are you asking for opportunities to grow? Are you asking for opportunities to lead something? Are you asking for an opportunity to learn something? So learn new things, train someone or be trained. Ask, if you want to be interested in a particular subject at work, ask to be trained. Go to conferences, meet people, listen to people speak, take online classes. Are you taking online classes? Just Google something. If you're not really knowledgeable about something, go on Google, learn about it, so you can just brush up your skills and hone your skills to be better at something. So yeah, take initiative, take ownership of your career, because no one's going to do that for you. A lot of times, people get caught up in just going to work and coming back and getting a paycheck. But at the end of the day, how can you grow yourself to be a professional? How can you professionally develop yourself? And I think by doing these things, it'll definitely help. I will share more things going forward as well, but I just wanted to start with these 5 basics for professional development. And once again, they are network really well, participate in extracurricular commitments and activities, seek mentoring, brand yourself very well, and take initiative, take ownership of your career. And I hope this has blessed someone, and I hope someone has learned from this on how to grow themselves professionally. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.